Hey Metropolis, this is Josh in New York City. Today we're going to visit the Manhattan Free School where the kids make the rules. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Sit down, baby.
Smile and wave.
All right, anything else to add to the agenda?
Actually, I have like a specific proposal that deals with cleanup.
What is it?
Just consider it mini werewolf cleanup, I guess. They're pretty much responsible for cleaning up their own room collectively. But mini werewolf cleanup is still kind of a haphazard operation.
You see, everybody's saying that these lollipops taste bad, but they taste good. I bet they taste bad. They taste good.
I was going to suggest that we take one of the teen jobs that's currently slated for cafeteria. A teenager would be assigned the job of helping facilitate their cleanup process in their room.
Layla, would you repeat the proposal, please?
One cafeteria job should be changed to mini werewolf cleanup supervisor.
Okay, if you think that this proposal is complete, all hands up.
Incomplete. Awesome. Pass. We may leave.
I can listen to my beats.
Ready.
I was going to wait. I was going to come up with another proposal.
I'm Pat Werner, founder and director of Manhattan Free School. This is what school should be like, and I'm going to change the public school system to be like this. Kids start arriving anywhere from 9 o'clock till about 10, playing with blocks or sitting down drawing. The older students start congregating in the library. Maybe they'll play bananagrams. That seems to be the game that they're most enjoying.
It's kind of similar to Scrabble, except there's no point system.
Oh, you clever.
But you take, X amount of letters at the beginning of the game, depending on how many players there are. You flip them all over, and then you have to build your own crossword with them.
This is not all the tiles.
No, we've lost a bunch. Because we let the little kids play with them on the floor.
I will call a meeting and be like, who messed up bananagram?
I think that little kids just shouldn't be allowed to play with bananagrams, period, dot, end.
And that'll last until lunch. And at lunchtime, we'll have music while other things are going on. I think that's kind of a typical day. Kids have choice in what they can do with their time. They can choose what classes to go to, and we don't, quite often we don't have a class. No one's telling you what to do, and you have to figure it out for yourself. We have to give this to people. We have to give them the freedom and the responsibility. To take it away from them is not to know the capabilities of the human race. That's right. Okay, let's have a vote. Who wants to go to Central Park? Okay, one person. Who wants to go? The other park is a smaller park and it's across the street, so 2 people for that. Okay. Naomi, what's your vote? Do you want to go to Central Park, which is 2 blocks away?
Central Park.
Ooh, we have a tie. What are we going to do about it?
Park across the street, and then Central Park is formed. Central Park, and then park across the street. Central Park has more climbing. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Central Park! I want to go to the Me too.
They didn't like being called the little kids. So they started out saying, we are not the little kids. And then I said, well, what do you want to be called? So they started thinking of other names, and one of the kids said, mini werewolves. And they all said, ow! And that was it.
Give it to me then. Here.
Masai, what do you say? Stop, right? You tell him to stop that. Highly educated men made the prisons at Auschwitz. Highly educated people who have, committed such atrocities. The important lessons are relationships. How do we form healthy relationships with people?
have 5 years of free school experience under our belt because I like being able to make my own choices and kind of decide what our rules are going to be in meetings and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're very into like alternate education, like methods of educating alternately. I like kind of being in a stable environment and learning to get along with the few people that I see every day.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little like cramped, you know. Like sometimes people need their space and it's
Why are you in here right now? You guys having a meeting?
It's mediation.
Oh yeah? About what?
Sorry, me.
What happened?
Keep pushing each other. I'm taking this.
So Gael, what happened? You tell me what happened.
Well,
And you have to sit down.
give me
right?
back. He started. Give me back
Who
my
started?
kitty.
Decide?
Oh well.
What happened?
He told me to punch him. Actually, he told me to. What? That's not a true story. You punched me, and then he punched me in the stomach 4 times, and then he also likes to punch me.
So, who told Gael to punch you?
Gael to punch me.
Right
I'm
now?
gonna ask you something. Did I tell him to punch you? If somebody tells you that, you should just go tell a teacher or something. It's not important to go just listen to them.
Exactly. Ibrahim has the right idea, guys. If somebody tells you to like punch somebody, you go tell a teacher. If there's something that Ibrahim's doing that you don't like, you go tell a teacher. Okay, so you told him to punch him, right?
No.
Different children come in and we try to make this the right environment for them. I'm not talking about academics and teaching them more sophisticated math or anything like that. Learning how to relate to other people, how to be part of a community of people who are busy making decisions together, is the most important thing we can learn in our life, and it's a lifelong journey. That's the biggest challenge in life, and that's the one that's just as important here as those academics.